I think that's it. That's the curly pineapple updo. Wait, I'll start over. How do you do a YouTube intro? I don't even know what you do. Welcome to OUAI's YouTube channel. I'm Irinel de León, and I'm a hairstylist, and I also assist Jen Atkin, founder of OUAI. I'm gonna walk you guys through how I go from this to bouncy, defined curls, and also I'll probably throw it up in a cute little ponytail. It's a little unconventional, like my process is a little like weird, but it should be good. I'm a little nervous because this is like a really big studio and I'm just gonna act like I'm home. Let's cut that. My hair, I washed it with the OUAI Curl shampoo and conditioner. I personally like to use very hydrating shampoos and conditioners, especially with curly hair. I also color my hair and I love to use Olaplex. And in between, I like to use Diva Curl. Wait, can I say that? Yeah. Anyway, once you shampoo and condition your hair, I personally like to start with this leave-in conditioner. I don't know if you guys can see. I think the YouTubers kind of like do it like this. So what I do is I just like to spritz this in when my hair is damp. And what this does is it just gives it a good base to apply the other products. The other key is you have to train your hair. You have to train it so it stays curly and it gets wavy. So if you have straight hair, I swear you can get like wavy hair by just training it. So now I'm gonna use the OUAI Treatment Masque. OUAI Treatment Masque, and it comes in a tub, and it just launched. I'm like curious to know what everyone's struggles are with curly hair. Like, why can't you get very defined curls? Why can't you get like wavy hair? Are you guys like intimidated by it? Are you guys like scared to try it? Do you just have like no clue what to do? The key to really define curly hair is hydration. My holy grail, I love this stuff. It used to come in little packets, but now they just launched in a tub, which is great because now I can control. I got hair on my... That's the thing with curly hair, I swear, it just like, it gets everywhere. I don't know, probably same thing with girls with straight hair, but like, I literally find hair all over me. I personally like to use it as a leave-in like styling product for curly hair. I've gone through so many different products, I swear, in like my lifetime. I used to put Vaseline in my hair, Vaseline. And then I used to use a Queen Helen gel, which had like so many bad chemicals and so many bad things in it, but it would give me like those really crunchy, like stiff curls back in the 90s, and I thought it was all cute, and it just really wasn't. Anyway, you're gonna use about this much to start with. Can you guys see? Yes, that's a beauty mark on my palm. And then, oh crap, I forgot to section it first. Okay, so I'm basically just using these duckbill clips to just clip it there. Oh my gosh, it fell. It almost fell. So then you just put it in your hands. And then you just kind of go through, fuck this. And you just wanna make sure that everything's like very saturated. The least product you put on your roots, the more volume you're gonna have. If you're packing your roots with product, you're just gonna get like really flat curls. So you wanna try to stay away from your roots when putting product in it. And then I like to use the praying hands trick, which is you just do this. And then I scrunch to make sure I'm starting to train the curl to just take its form. If you don't hear it scrunching, you have to make sure you hear it scrunching. You have to just add some water. So I'm just gonna do that now. So funny story, I used to have a completely different job before I was a stylist. I mean, I've always been a stylist. I always did hair. I always had an interest for doing hair. And I started working at a salon like in 2004, but I went to college, got my degree, and I went into finance. And I did that for like 8 years. And I worked on Wall Street, and I had like a whole team of people, and it was a completely different life. And then I moved to LA, and then after a year, I was just like so over it. And I was like, I need to pursue doing hair full time. And I randomly reached out to Jen's old assistant, and I emailed her my resume, and I was like, hey, just want to know if you guys are hiring anyone. And she got back to me within 5 minutes. And I remember I was like sitting at my office in downtown LA, and I told my boss, I was like, I need to work from home the rest of the day. Went to Zara, picked up like a cute little outfit to meet with her. Her name is Alex. Thank God for Alex. I literally still had tags on my shirt. I had like tags everywhere because I was like so nervous, and I was like trying to rush over there to get there on time. And I got there, met with her, and the rest is history. And here I am. So moral of the story is you just have to go after what you really love. So I did that. I scrunched it. Now, I didn't really hear it scrunching too much, but I feel like my curls are pretty defined. But these up here are starting to get a little frizzy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wet those a little bit. The trick is to hear it scrunch. So I'm just going to wet these just for shits. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Once you hear that, that is the key to defined curls. I feel like this is like a very unconventional way to like get curly hair, because a lot of times you use like creams and stuff, but I just personally love the treatment mask because it really does the job. So now that the product is in, I don't know if you guys can kind of see, maybe I'll get closer. Now that they're like, there's product in it, they're pretty defined. If you have like really straight ends, you want to take a piece and you just want to start finger coil. It's called finger coiling. So you want to just start twisting it back or forward. You have to kind of see what direction it's going in, but you want to start twisting it like this. And then you want to just scrunch. And what happens is that's going to start to really tell it what to do. I think we're ready to diffuse. So I'm going to grab my handy dandy Dyson. I don't know if you guys can see. How do I put, can you see that? I think, okay, cool. So what I do is I put it on low heat, low speed, and then you want to just split your hair down the middle. And then bring it forward and basically just cup it and just hold it up and dry it like that. And then you can hold it there for maybe like 1 to 2 minutes and then continue towards the front of your head like this, and then do it on the other side. Once you're done with that, then you're gonna flip your head upside down. You wanna just diffuse the top of your head. And what happens is when you do that, then you just get a lot more body up here. So I can't talk now. Okay. I think that's good. My ex-boyfriend just texted me. That's really annoying. Now that my hair is dry, I'm using the OUAI hair and body oil. Can you see there? Good. I'm gonna use this and just kind of put some in my hand. I did like 2 pumps. I'm gonna flip my head upside down and just kind of like run it through my roots and the ends. The oil just really defines the curls. I love the way that the treatment mask makes my hair look and feel, just because it just defines everything. It's super hydrating, and it literally kills 2 birds with 1 stone, because you're moisturizing your hair, you're taking care of its health, and you're also styling it at the same time. All right, so I'm gonna use a rubber band, and I'm gonna throw my hair up in what we call a pineapple. And it's super easy, and I feel like there's a lot of questions that are asked on how to style curly hair, what kind of cute updos can I do, or, you know, sometimes I'll do it on a client and all these people are like, how the heck did you do that? And I'm like, it's so easy, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. What you want to do is leave a couple pieces of hair out in the front and then just flip your head upside down and put it up in a ponytail. So I really need to figure out like what to do about this texting situation. It's a recent breakup, so like what do? You just like respond, like nip it in the bud and tell them like don't text me back. I'm really torn. Can you guys just like leave me some advice in the comments, please? Because I would really love to know what you guys think. Okay, so what I'm doing is just leaving some bits and pieces out because you don't want it to look too perfect, and I'm leaving like some of these out too because they're kind of cute. And then you basically just take it and then wrap it around twice like that. And then you can diffuse it too a little bit more so it gets a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna do that now. Cute. I feel like as you go on throughout your day, your hair is gonna drop and you kind of want it to stay in place. So I'm just gonna use these French hairpins to just help secure it. And I'm basically just taking it and like I want that to stay there. So I'm not gonna touch it too much. I'm just gonna take the pin and slide it right in, just like that. So now it's gonna stay put. Just kind of pinning it in place and just sliding it in. It's not complicated at all. Slide it in. You don't even have to wear these out. You can just pin everything back and all of it will just kind of come forward. But I kind of like it because it frames your face nicely. And if you want to take this cluster and just slide a French hairpin in there, that'll stay in place too. What kind of styles do you guys do on your hair when it's curly? Like, do you guys just like put it up in a ponytail, or like what do you guys do? Or do you guys just not even bother? You can define some curls with some oil. So you can use a little bit, just like rub it through your fingers. If you find curls that are like kind of clumped together, or I don't know, some like defined pieces like these that you kind of want touched up, you can just use some oil and go through them. Or you can separate some clumpy curls. Anyone can dress this up, even to like for a red carpet. Like sometimes I do these on clients and they're going to like an event or they're getting photographed, and it always just looks so cute. And you can even honestly wear it to brunch, run errands in it. If you do this and you just throw in some earrings, it'll really dress anything up. What I'm doing is using these French hairpins, and for someone that's never used them before, they're really easy to use. I'm basically just looking at my hair and looking at where it's kind of falling, and I think that's it. That's the curly pineapple updo. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I think you guys might be seeing a lot more of me more often on OUAI's YouTube channel. So if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment any other tutorials you guys would want to see in the future. Can't wait to see you guys again. Follow me on social media. My handle is @hairrenelle, because my name is Irinel and it's hair plus Irinel, so it's @hairrenelle. Thanks for watching. I'm very awkward.